I think I just witnessed a murder. I just saw a man die. See, they said it was justice, but I tell you, I think it was a homicide. I mean, I heard it was planned from day one. They had the plot in their heads. He was a threat to the system, so they wanted him dead. Some say he was innocent, others just didn't care. See, they were there for the amusement like another day at a country fair. Yo, but what about his lawyers? And what happened to the verdict? I mean, if they said he was innocent, it's almost like the prosecutors never heard it. And where was the judge? Some lady said, well, he claimed to be one. The man next to her said, if you hear what else he claimed, then you would agree he should be hung. He said he was the son of God. He claimed to be the king of kings, so they made him a custom-made crown. Now you can see his blood clean. It runs down his cheeks to his chin, to the tip of his nose. It was clear. It didn't matter what this man did. They gave him death row. It was crazy. There was people crying and there's people laughing. There's people yelling, please let him go. And there's other people clapping. He's getting spit on and mocked. Even kids took turns. The sweat runs down his bloody body to his open wounds, and you can tell that it burns like a lamb to be slaughtered. This man did not say a word. He took the beatings and the blows, but you could tell he was starting to hurt. I don't get it. If this man was innocent, why didn't he bleed? On another note, if he was the son of God, I don't think he would bleed. So I'm there shocked by the sight, and I'm very confused, but just then he turns around and he says, I do this for you. Hallelujah. But you don't know me, he said. Yes, I do. I know you very well. Now if you stay quiet and keep watching, the rest of the story this will tell. This man was beaten and flogged. He was stoned. The whips pulled his skin. He said, you see my flesh right here that was ripped off for your sin. The pain spread through his body. The cross is getting heavy. He's moving side to side, but he just can't keep it steady. This man was drenched in blood. It's like his body would go dry. He said, you see that puddle there? All that blood is for your lies. I choked up, eyes watery, but I'm still trying to understand. Then they took nails as thick as bars and they put it through his hands. They spread his body on the cross. His arms were dislocated. He said, you see my mangled body? That's for the times you fornicated. It's for your adultery and your lust and all your sinful thoughts. It's for your murder, your idolatry, and that fake religion that you bought. See, I am bruised for your transgressions. There is no need for a confession, because I can see right through you and you're sick. But there's no earthly cure for that infection. You have a deadly cancer. It's called sin, and it's starting to get ugly. But I can heal you of your sickness. All you have to do is say you love me. Yes. See, I want you to be happy. And so I bleed for your depression, for your sadness and your sorrow. I accept this world's aggression. There's something you should know though. This cross was made for someone else. It was your death sentence that I brought so that you wouldn't go through hell. And what they didn't show at the court trial was me in the back room with the judge. I was pleading for your life, so I chose death because of love. Now, what kind of God would come to earth and give his life for men? I did, in hopes that they would change, so one day I may live with them in heaven and in peace, where there is no more sorrow or more pain. Because I bought that at the cross, and it was there that I took away your blame. Hallelujah. Man, I was speechless, shaking, sobbing. My tears ran down my face. It was clear I was worthy of that cross, but instead he took my place. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but this sight was worth 1,000,000. He told me there was too much of a gap between you and the Father, so I was crucified so that I could be the bridge to that division. Hallelujah. It is finished. God bless you.